Get ready for a crazy ride. Donald Trump, a guy whose life has been bigger than most of us can imagine. From towering skyscrapers to the White House, we're talking big deals, big drama, and luxury that will make you gasp. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to be a billionaire, president, and newsmaker all at the same time? Well, Donald Trump is the guy who did it. This is a story of grit, guts, and a whole lot of money. Let's take a closer look at the financial empire of Donald Trump. As of February 2024, Forbes estimated his net worth to be around $2.6 billion. Donald Trump's story begins in Queens, New York. Born into a real estate family, he was groomed for success. Trump joined his father's business after graduating from the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. This was the start of what would become his huge empire. He ventured into Manhattan, where his bold investments and branding strategy began to reshape the city's skyline. Notable projects like Trump Tower and his involvement in luxury hotels and casinos across the world marked his rise. However, his journey wasn't without setbacks, including bankruptcies and legal challenges, which he navigated with a mix of resilience and controversy. In an unexpected move, Trump got involved in politics and won the presidency in 2016. The strategies of his government originally boosted economic growth, giving sense to his lemma, "Make America Great Again." For example, in the third quarter of 2017, the GDP grew by 3.2%. However, he also had to deal with some big problems during his time, like the COVID-19 pandemic, which had a huge effect on business and public health. His views on immigration, especially building a wall along the border, as well as his dealings with other countries and the environment, caused a lot of disagreement and discussion. During his presidency, Trump often avoided traditional media outlets in favor of using social media as a direct way to talk to people. Trump has remained an important figure in American politics after leaving office. He has kept holding events, supporting candidates, and having an impact on the Republican Party. He will be in the 2024 presidential elections as the representative of the Republican Party. A big part of Trump's public image is how he interacts with the media. Since he was a real estate developer in New York, he has been very good at using media attention to boost his brand. His ability to get media attention was clear on the hit reality TV show, The Apprentice, which made him much more famous. As president, his use of Twitter to directly communicate with the public was unprecedented, bypassing traditional media channels and stirring significant debate and controversy. Trump's media strategy has significantly impacted how politicians interact with the public and the press. Trump's way of life is the definition of wealth. Trump Tower, where he lives full-time, has fancy units with marble walls and gold-plated fittings. His Florida home, Mar-a-Lago, is a historic building that has been turned into a private club. Its fancy decorations and huge grounds make it the picture of wealth. Trump also has a lot of golf clubs all over the world. His personal transportation is also very fancy, with a fleet of private jets and high-end cars. Such a famous person needs a lot of protection, which costs a lot of money. Millions of dollars are spent every year on protection for Trump and his family, which is important for someone with his level of fame. He was famous for flying in his modified Boeing 757, which was famous for having gold-plated seatbelts and high-end furniture. This was even before he was president. The operational costs of maintaining and using such private aircraft are astronomical, reflecting the level of wealth and resources at Trump's disposal. Trump is involved in more than just real estate business. He has worked in many different fields, including entertainment, where the reality TV show The Apprentice made him famous. Trump has tried to connect his name with many different types of items, from clotheslines to high-end goods, but not all of these projects have been successful. Trump has always been in the spotlight of entertainment in such a way that he joined Ronald Reagan as the two U.S. presidents with stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Trump was honored in 2007 for his work on his reality television show, The Apprentice. Reagan received his star in 1960 for his acting career before he entered politics. People usually think of Donald Trump when they hear about big business deals and political news, but he also loves golf, which doesn't get as much attention. Trump has not only liked playing golf, but he has also been very good at it, especially from 2017 to 2021. He got a golf handicap of 2.8 during this time. If you don't know what a golf handicap is, it shows how good a player is. The lower it is, the better the player. With 2.8, Trump is in the top 5% of American players. It serves as a warning that the man is more than just his business and political work. Not bad for someone who was president and who runs multi-billion-dollar businesses. Even though he seems like a great businessman, Donald Trump has made a number of well-known business mistakes. These show the risks that come with being an entrepreneur and how unsafe unstable the business world is. Trump's attempts to get into the casino business are especially notable for how badly they went. His projects in Atlantic City, like the Trump Taj Mahal, Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino, and Trump Castle Hotel and Casino, have all had money problems. In 1991, just 1 year after it opened in 1990, the Trump Taj Mahal filed for bankruptcy. In the same way, Trump Plaza, which opened in 1984 but lost money for years, closed in 2014. Besides casinos, Trump has tried his hand at several other businesses with varying degrees of success. When it opened in 1988, Trump Airlines never made a profit and couldn't repay its loans, so it was sold in 1992. After coming out in 2006, Trump Vodka stopped making it in 2011 because it wasn't selling well. Trump University was a for-profit school that was sued several times over its operations and marketing strategies, which led to its closure in 2010. These failures show how uncertain business is and how hard it can be for even experienced business owners. Trump's ability to stay famous and keep his brand going despite these failures shows how strong he is and how good he is at marketing. In 1988, Trump took out a $245 million loan to open Trump Airlines, but 2 years after launching the airline, wasn't making enough money to even cover the $1 million monthly interest payment on his loan. These cases show that not all business projects will work, even if they have a strong name and a lot of money. They also show that Trump is ready to take chances and work in a variety of business areas. Trump's life has been full of scandals and court cases, ranging from business fights to political crimes. During his rule, there were many problems, such as claims that he worked with Russia to win the election, and 2 cases to remove him from office. People have very different opinions about his leadership and impact because of these events. Even with all of his problems, Donald Trump has done good things for others, even if these actions have been overwhelmed by other parts of his personality. The Donald J. Trump Foundation was created in 1988 and did many good things for people, like helping healthcare and education and giving money to soldiers' causes. But the foundation was also looked at by the law, and after a case from the New York Attorney General, it was finally broken up. People have both praised and criticized the man's charity work. In the end, Donald Trump's life is a story of desire, scandal, and wealth. In American history, his story is one of a kind. He went from being a New York real estate developer to becoming president and back to being a business leader. People are still very interested in and debating his legacy, which includes his business wins, work as president, and lavish lifestyle. If you like this video, you will definitely like our video about Kylie Jenner. Find out if she is or isn't a billionaire, all about her cosmetics empire, and much more. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe.